All right, guys, this is what we're doing today. Doing a backfill. Generally, I don't do it with a skid loader. 953 is a lot quicker at it, but it's a pretty tight yard. You know, 953 could start processing that pile and getting backed up, but it'd probably be a little easier for the skid loader. Nice thing is we only got 4-foot walls. That's why I went ahead and agreed to do it, but we do, you know, we have to lift up this whole entire front area here in the front. Mainly the garage box is what he's concerned about. He can get the flat worker over here and get concrete in the garage. I'm not quite sure why that's a concern before we start framing, or, you know, obviously it needs to be done before we're framing, but anyways, it's pretty cold out. We're not going to have enough dirt. Hopefully I can get it filled up enough to where at least the framing crew can get on it, but we'll see. But that's what we've got today. Got a couple window wells. I know at least one over there. Got a little bit of gravel left. Maybe we can get it filled up. Just a touch of gravel there, not a whole lot. But we're gonna get garage box filled up, stoop filled up, and try to get this front at least filled to where then, you know, if I can get more dirt, I can get trucks in here and all that. And I may have enough dirt to get down the sides. We'll just have to see. Time will tell. Let's get to it. up here. We're gonna go on the back, but we're out of dirt up here. So I got the garage box filled up. I've got the stoop most of the way filled up. I did not get the side yard filled up. I don't think there's enough dirt in the back to do it. Well, they'll find out. All right, guys, well, this pile's gone, and I'm gonna go ahead and dress this up a little bit before I leave, make it look nice and slick. But I'm gonna have to have dump trucks back up because this all needs to be lifted up some more. The side yard needs to be built, and we have to backfill the side yard here. Obviously, I ran out of dirt. Let's go back here and show you guys. Kind of got this backfilled back here. Left a little pile of dirt here because I assume that when they dug the basement, maybe they cut the lot. I don't know why that's open, but somebody's gotten into irrigation. So I left a little dirt pile there so we could backfill that if that's what we're supposed to be doing. I didn't want to backfill it and then somebody's still messing with it. A lot of this started thawing out. It had a bunch of frost in the dirt piles, so it started to turn to mud or very wet material, so I was trying to get it in as quick as I could. This stuff here is pretty tacky. I'm walking on. It's a weird yard. I've got, you know, that yard there obviously drains to the storm drain down there, but that part of the yard comes this way, so I'm probably going to put a swell in the yard. I'm just not going to cut it in yet because I may need this material to backfill. So for right now, this is totally fine. It's not going to hurt anything having the water come down here. It's winter time. We're not going to get that much moisture. And I thought about cutting that out, but I know I'm going to need more dirt. I'd kind of like to get the side yard built first before I cut the swell in here because I don't want to have to put material back in. So I'm going to try to get dirt. Obviously, I've got to build this side yard because I still need to backfill. I need to backfill this corner, have it come up this way because we don't want to be lower than the ditch. So after I get this backfilled, I'll go ahead and shape that up back here, kind of get a swell. Where I started to cut one and I decided not to. Our property corner's there, so I may actually kind of reshape that corner and take some of the bevel off and make more of that fall this way, if that makes sense. But anyways, we moved a lot of dirt. What time is it? It's a little after lunchtime. Moved a lot of dirt in a short amount of time, so not too bad of a day. That huge dirt pile's gone here. I think he's gonna get a dumpster here, and we're gonna throw this stuff in a dumpster along with the form material for the foundation. You would think the concrete guys would use that for driveway forms. They won't. I don't understand why, but they won't. Anyways, the main concern was getting the garage box up here filled up. Ran out of material. I'd kind of like to get a little more material in there, but I wanted to leave their piers exposed. And anyways, they like having 4 inches down basically from this line, which usually lines up. Actually, this one's a little lower. See how this line here is lower than that? Well, they want to be 4 inches down from here, so I need to be about 7 inches down from that line, and that's about where I'm at. And then they usually paint that black line right at you know, where the seam is. So basically you want to leave 4 inches of that black line showing. It's about where we're at. This is always a little heavy in here, but he'll actually come in here, the concrete guy, he'll cut this out, and then he'll bring rock over for a ramp. They prefer to do it themselves, otherwise I would do it. I don't do it anymore because he always says that don't worry about it, he'll do it. So anyways, got the stoop up here backfilled. Obviously need more dirt up here, but I don't know. It's another t-shirt day. I'm in t-shirt. It's amazing. I don't know how cool it is out, but it's not horrible at all. Maybe 45, 50 degrees. I'll take it. But all right, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see this property again. We'll have to get trucks in here. Like I said, we'll end up grading it a couple times. We'll do a couple cleanups in here, and then we'll be doing irrigation in here. And this is the last lot in this housing development, so then we'll be on to something else after this one. See ya.